Ladies and gentlemen, your official fight introduction. The following amateur catchweight bout, matched at 59 kilograms, is to be fought over three-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the cage with a record of 3 victories and 1 defeat. Weighing in at 59 kilograms and proudly representing Manchester top team, Kyle Riley! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. With a record of 5 victories and 2 defeats, he weighs in at 59 kilograms. Proudly representing Aspire CSA, Tom El Chapo Harvey! Your referee in charge when the action begins, Mr. Stefan Joe Chim.
Fantastic fight here, Jason. Before we close out these amateur prelims, got one left after this as well, and these two are going to show up and put on a show. Here we go, straight to the center of the cage. Kyle Riley in the blue corner there, white shorts. Tom Harvey, black shorts, red corner. Lots of pressure already from Kyle. Tom, good lateral movement, circling out, trying to stay away, so those takedown attempts don't come out from Kyle. They're exchanging kicks.
Yeah, that's
switch backs him up.
Kyle's absolutely putting it on him to the point that Tom was tripping along the cage there. Really great pressure here.
Yeah, and he's being measured with it as well. He's not. Oh! And Tom's flurrying back. Ref having to get out of the way there.
Oh!
Some lovely high kicks that just evaded by Kyle. Knee to the body. In on this takedown attempt. That's one way to stop someone like Tom Harvey running at you, isn't it?
Wow, yeah. That knee almost landed as well when he was coming in. But yeah, I mean, it was very controlled aggression. It's just, that's how good Tom Harvey is. And you might be asking yourself, at 18 years old, how's he had so many fights? Well, the thing is, he was in juniors before this. This is somebody who is bred to fight. And you get the same thing out of Kyle Riley. I mean, these guys are outstanding.
And Tom's a big 18-year-old right there. I mean,
yeah.
he's got a frame on him for this weight class. But Kyle Riley, you know, Manchester top team, we talked about it, phenomenally well trained at that gym. Now, lots of shoulder pressure. Trying to work for a second underhook here. Got the right one, using that to keep Tom into the fence. No massive commitment on these takedown attempts yet from Riley, but he's controlling position and constantly looking for the best way to get this man to the mat.
Yeah, I mean, this is great pressure, slow things down. I mean, just after an incredible flurry from Tom Harvey, what he decides to do is say, you know what, I'm going to take him out of that element, and I'm going to drag him down to my worlds. So far, not been able to. Might be able to get a trip here. No.
Yeah, Tom tried to step across there. Kyle caught the leg in between his own and tried to turn it into a single leg takedown, which was pretty sneaky. But you can see a little reddening on the face of Kyle there. He's already taken a few shots from Tom, who's going to try and climb up here and just pull guard. I mean, I guess, listen, he wasn't getting anything off or getting away from the cage, so why not from Tom Harvey? Only 3 minutes at amateur.
Oh, wow.
And look at him here, really trying to stretch the legs up. That's good posture from Riley, who's doing everything he can to keep the chin high and keep his hips up and away. But Tom trying to pull down with those long legs, break the posture. Gonna be tough to do. Man, he's really trying though.
Wow, yeah, and he had that left arm tied up, which was really controlling Riley even more. And so, yeah, just right now it's a battle just trying to, and it looks like it's pretty much broken, just trying to get that foot in there.
He needs to hook the back of one of these legs, but in doing that, he would give up control, and I feel like Kyle would just fly out of the submission. So he hasn't got enough control with his legs to be able to use his arms. Perhaps now he'll try and hook the back of one of those legs.
Trying to pull down on that head.
Just needs that foot a little bit deeper under the knee, and I don't know if he'll have time. The capper's gone off.
Great ground and pound here as well in the position.
He's trying to hook, but it's all a little too late, and I think we're going to see the end of this round here in this position. Kind of a tough round to score that, Jason.
Yeah, very tough round to score. I mean, there was a great blitz there that we saw from Tom Harvey. Kyle obviously had a bunch of control, but he wasn't able to do as much with it. There's a bit of marks now on Kyle Riley's face under his left eye. He's got a mouse there, but we see some of the action here. Maybe we'll make it a bit clear.
Hand, straight right, left hook, straight right, lead uppercut as well. Nice work there from Tom. Almost landed the head kick. Great blitzes. And this was interesting, but yeah, I mean, why not? Like I said, amateur, when you've only got 3 minutes.
Yeah.
If you're going to stay there for another minute, why not try and mix it up, get some submission? At least you'll know if it's going to work later in the fight. Tom gets some good advice. So he's got Jack Axworthy in his corner, another FCC alumni member there giving him some good advice. And Kyle Riley with that Manchester top team corner as well.
Incredibly tough round to score.
Yeah, and both teams have been here so many times with their fighters as well. It's just another weekend for them, sending their guys in, making sure they get what they need. Great experience for both these lads already. You can tell the level that they're at, challenging each other in ways that other competition have not yet done. And props to them as well for only continuing to take hard fights at the amateur level, just for our entertainment. Jason, here we go. In for the second round.
Oh.
Starts with a front kick that doesn't land, but why the hell not?
And he goes for another head kick there.
Oh, nice from Tom. Hard to fire kicks like this off the back foot. And Carl making him pay there beautifully by just closing the distance with the pressure boxing. That's a side kick that landed,
oh, nice counter to that leg
didn't really
kick.
give him much space.
And here we are.
Takedown again.
Yeah, this is what Riley's been able to do, get him against the cage here and turn it into a grappling battle and move it outside. I mean, we just see the dexterity from Harvey on the feet. It's there all day.
It's real tough when you've got a guy like Riley who's so confident and just seeking that cage control position and those takedowns, because even if you're a guy like Harvey with all these kicks, you know, you can only move laterally for so long. You'll start to get tired and you'll get angled, and Carl's putting the punches together as well, which is putting Tom in these tough positions where he's not able to create space with those kicks, and he's not able to land something scary enough to make Carl respect him and stop just crashing forward into these takedowns. So here we are again, body lock. Tom looking for a triple inside himself, but this might be difficult to get. Wouldn't be surprised if we see him try and pummel and address those underhooks that have been taken, because
nice.
There's the body lock takedown from Riley.
Yeah, this is the kind of experienced game plan. Not getting flustered, not deviating from it, just going after it. Doesn't matter how long it takes to get it. Once you get that takedown, you're in the position you want to be in. And he has, I mean, he has some issues here with Tom Harvey really trying to throw up everything he can. But it's certainly more effective than taking some of those kicks he was taking.
The ref on top of him, gripping those toes in the fence. 3 times he tried that, just in case he didn't think the ref was looking. Great pressure from Kyle, making this a real uncomfortable spot for Harvey here. And for Harvey, you know, 5-2, we haven't really seen him in this spot very often. He's usually able to mitigate this or use the submission offense threat to stop people from having this kind of control over him. But it just goes to show the positional control and dominance of Kyle, the good technique, using his head there to anchor himself.
Oh, knee to the body, just got blocked.
Back to the feet.
He's going for it again.
Going for a triangle, a flying triangle. And honestly, he might get that, Jason. He might get powerbombed, though.
That left leg is, or that right leg rather, is a bit blocked at the moment.
This is where it's going to get a bit knackering for Harvey to hold all his weight up. There's the slam. Good job from Riley. Tom's all right. But good. That'll look good in the judge's eyes. Another takedown on the books. More top control from Riley, who's shut Tom out every second of this round so far.
Yeah, hit him with the old Carlos Newton, and now here he is on top. Actually starting to score a bit more here, really turning this into a good position for him, not just from a control perspective, but damage, that's what it's about. Yeah,
Breaks.
Great work here.
Some shots as well. After the 10-second clap has gone off, some good knees to the body from Tom. Maybe one slightly late there, but those will sting.
And that's sometimes why you don't see as much striking on the ground sometimes, because what happens? As he started to open up, that's when Tom started to get back up. But it was the end of the round. It was a calculated risk to do that. And he made the necessary kind of adjustments there by going for those strikes, and definitely took that round, I would say.
Interesting tactics from Tom here tonight as well, going for those flying submissions when he's found himself pinned up against the fence. And you know, again, that's the kind of thing you should be trying, especially at amateur. You know, it's not that big of a deal, but at the same time, Carl's been able to stay out of all of them, and you are giving up, you know, position to go to your back like that and try and get these submissions off. But the cage control has been so good from Kyle, it's not surprising.
You do get the sense that Kyle is experimenting a bit when he's doing things like that, just to see if he can get it. Like you said, the amateur ranks, but it could cost him an L, which is really important if he is looking for gold in his division, you know? So this would be really interesting going into this one to see if he maybe doesn't experiment as much and tries to go for, I don't know, a little bit more tried and true methods. Oh, head kick.
Oh, big body shot from Kyle. And yeah, Tom's got great head kicks, but you can't fire them if you've got no space. And Kyle just doing such a good job defensively, closing the distance and avoiding the danger. This is where Tom kind of needs a good boxing game, if I'm honest, to be able to stop that range being closed, because kicks are great off the back foot. They can be sneaky. Oh, he's going to reverse position here, though. If he can just get that knee on top, he can take top position. Real scramble for this. And, yeah, Tom ends up on top for the first time in this fight. Let's see what he can do with it.
Yeah, this is a huge opportunity because he's more than likely down 2 rounds. Like I said, there's an argument to be made for the first, but certainly not the second. And here he is on top to see, you know, what he can do with it. Maybe he can work for a submission. Maybe he can get some ground and pound. We're seeing some decent shots from Kyle O'Reilly on bottom.
Yeah, he's got to hustle as well, because logic would say you're down 2 rounds. You never quite know. But if Tom can find a finish, I mean, he was on a 3-fight first-round finish streak. He can finish whenever. And if he can get it done now inside these next minute 45,
great ground
he can change his fates in this fight. The back has been shown.
Oh!
One hook is in.
Right in front of Kyle O'Reilly's corner.
Good ground and pound as well. Kyle face down on the mat now, trying to turn back into Tom potentially. He's just not going to let that happen and just going to try and flatten him out and land as much ground and pound as possible.
Yeah, he can go for ground and pound here. He can go for a submission. The problem is, yeah, I was just about to say he might fall off there, and that's exactly what Kyle tried to do. Harvey read it, immediately stopped it, and here he is still on the back, trying to work for something. Kyle's doing a good job of controlling those arms.
And now both hooks in, a minute left, crowd seating up. Right in Riley's corner, who's getting instructions, but Tom tried to body triangle, just missed it. Now he's got it. See if he can find this choke. This will be some performance from Tom Harvey if he can get a finish right now.
Final minute. There's plenty of time to work still.
He's got space right there for the right arm under the neck, and there it goes.
Oh, he's flattening him.
He needs to decide if he's going to ground and pound or look for that sub, because the clock is running out.
Oh, there's the shot. It's another. It's the opportunity.
Kyle turns in, good job.
Oh, wow.
Almost giving up now, but he's going to get back to his knees. Whizzer. Actually, he has the underhook there, so he's going to win the battle. There we go. Great job by Riley to finish on top.
Huge, huge,
ground
huge.
and pound to finish.
Oh, yeah. We were
Great
talking
work.
about stealing rounds. Shots like that can do it.
Tom trying to find his way to land something meaningful.
Oh, I love that gameness.
He's asking for it.
Wow. Yeah, I love that gameness from Tom. He's just like, hit me.
Yeah.
Give me your best.
Great fight for these two men. We've got to say thank you for both of them showing up for the fight as well.
Look at that.
2 high-level prospects taking each other on. Lots of reputation on the line, but this is exactly what you need to do at this level if you want to get somewhere in this sport.
Yeah, it's some great sportsmanship between both men there. I think that's going to be a pretty easy decision to score. We're going to look back at some of the replays here, assuming Kyle O'Reilly gets this decision. But there you see some of the top control, the reversal there for Tom Harvey.
He almost had that takedown as well. Stretching him out. This is where I thought he could fire under the neck, but he just didn't find the angle. Well picked up there by our replay team. That's where he stretched him out, but just couldn't find that arm under the neck, unfortunately.
Yeah, didn't opt as much to go for the ground and pound here and really try to land the shots. And this was the end when Kyle O'Reilly managed to really make the most of those last few seconds and I think cement this fight in his favor. He's easily up 2 rounds and he might be up 3. So we'll go into the cage now with Ronnie Rollins to get our official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to both fighters for going the distance. There can be only one winner, and the judges have reached a unanimous decision. Your winner. In the red corner, Tom El Chapo Harvey.
Wow.
All right, I'm here with your winner, Tom Harvey. Fantastic fight, high pace throughout, and a really tough opponent, but you knew that coming in, right?
Yeah, of course. I knew he'd be tough. All play to Kyle for coming out down to Manchester, to my hometown, putting up a solid performance. Round of applause for him. But in terms of my performance, I know there's a lot to improve, lad, but we're only just getting started.
That's right, this man is just 18 in case you didn't know, so you've got a lot of fights in your future before you think about turning pro, right?
Definitely, lad. Only 18. I'm doing more than most kids my age. They're sitting on the couch watching me. I'm doing this shit properly.
You had a lot of pressure coming at you tonight. You've got a great kicking game, but that was obviously hard to get off the back foot. Did you feel yourself having to adapt in there?
Yeah, definitely. I thought I knew he'd be pushing me back so much, so I just had to meet him, and that's where a lot of the 50-50 positions were, but we came out on top, and that's all that matters.
All right, and we can see you back here next year, right?
100%, lad. This is my fucking cage.
All right, thank you. Your winner, Tom Harvey.
All right, thanks, Alex. Well, there you go. We got another contest down.